Yes. The warden. The almighty warden. But he just looks familiar. We don't really know how the warden is a thing. What is a warden, though? What is this almighty creature? That's what we're going to find out. We know him. We know what he does. If he hears you, or you hit him, he gets mad and he'll always see you. But how is this creature so fast? Where did he come from? He'll break the shield in and it's already taken so much damage. He can break that, and in 2 hits, you die. So how is this creature so strong? Where? What was his backstory? That's what we are going to find out. So, don't you think he just looks familiar? I mean, he just seems like he's got something to him. Like, if you look at him closely and see his scale, see his size, and you really truly look at these arms, the body, the legs, you'll finally find out what he is. And if you haven't found out, well, he is the golem, the iron golem, this creature. He might not look too familiar to this massive body, because this guy, he has a rib, he has some different stuff, and you can also see he grows vines, but he just looks familiar. And now, this is where I explain my theory. So, the Iron Golem was an ordinary creature protecting his village until a player, my theory, trapped him. He was trapped looking for his village. He couldn't get out. It was too tall. If he had to get out, he'd have to go through all of this and realize that he'd have to mine. But he's an Iron Golem, so he can't do that. So over many years, over lots of years, this guy has evolved from this to this. Lots of these moss, and this, he can only eat these. But when he was trapped in the cave, he didn't need eyes because he couldn't see a thing. It was too dark. But he also had bad hearing, so he evolved to need hearing, but didn't need eyes. So he just, after millions of years, his eyes just fell off, evolved, and now his hearing is great because he needed to survive. He needed to hear his prey and his predator. He ain't got a predator. So he's had a sad life. This is why he's been bad. He has had a bad time, trapped with only these food. This is crap food. So that moss on the Iron Golem and the skulk over here grew on him, and he got trapped in the skulk. That was the end. And after ages, the skulk just captured him and grew all over him, just expanded him. But you can see he's got souls in his heart. You can actually tell if you look, you'll see that he has the same souls trapped as soul sand. And it's like, did he go to the nether? No, he didn't. But he's got the same souls. Players. You can see the screams of the faces. You can see their eyes and their horror. And that is where he got his name, the Warden. If you don't know what a warden is, you can see a warden is a person who has been entrusted with the oversight of something important to the community, such as a college, church, prison, wild game, or fighting. But with oversight of something important. What's important? He's trapped. He was trapped for ages. What is important to the warden? You see how he takes 2 hits to kill a player. The skulk is obviously strong, and his skulk senses the player has done some bad stuff to the world. So the players are cruel. You can actually tell soul sand is players trapped in the soul because it sucked their spirit out. They became the withered skeleton. But this, he's taken their souls. But what are the players now? That's a big question. But I hope this would fill you in. So the main part of the warden is there were 9 golem. They were this happy iron golem protecting their village. But then a player lured him into a cave to take over the village and became this guy. And now he's mad at the players, so he's killing every player. And even though he's mad at villagers, he doesn't attack them. He has a sad backstory.